write a program in Visual Studio 2008 that will do the looping. So in computation, to achieve a repetitive operation, we need to write a program which repeats the instruction until the task is completed. So the process of repeatedly execution of statement is called looping. So here is the flowchart of the looping. Okay. So when the program starts, it will check the condition whether it is true or false. If the condition states to true, then the execution of the statement is done and it will loop over it again, and thereafter if the condition states to false, then the loop will stop and the execution of the statement will also stop and the program will terminate it. In C# programming, we have four constructs due to which we can perform the loop operation. The very first one is the for statement, the second one is the while statement, the third one is the do statement, and fourth one is the for each statement. So in this video we will see for statement and the while statement. So starting with the very first one, we will first see the for statement. We have declared a class called ABC, and in this class we have written a static void main function. This main function will tell the compiler that this is the start of the program. After writing the main function, we have declared a variable called a. This int a tells that a is holding a value of an integer or a number. So the very next line of the int a is written by open and close braces. So in between this open and close braces, we have written the for statement. So this for statement is having three things. The very first is initialization, thereafter it has a test condition, and the thirdly it's the increment. So we will see one by one how does it works. So first we have first the declaration is done that a is holding a value 1. Since the a is holding value 1, it will be tested with the condition which says that is 1 less than 6. So your condition states that yes, value of 1 is less than 6, so this condition is true. Hence the very first display statement is going to execute, which will in return display a value 1. Now again this loop is going to happen, and this time a value is been incremented from 1 to 2 due to this increment. As previously a was holding value 1, now adding with plus 1, it has become 2. So now a is holding a value 2. So here the a is initialized to 2. Thereafter it is been tested with the condition that whether 2 is less than 6. So yes, the condition say yes, 2 is less than 6. So this condition tends to true. So the very first line will again execute by displaying a value 2. So this looping will continue till the value of a variable a exceeds more than 6. As soon as it becomes 7, the test condition will say that 7 is not less than 6. So this condition will go false. So hence the very first statement won't be executed. So it will execute the very next line. In this next line says display the value of a. As here the value of a has become 7, it will display the output 7. Hence from here there is no further line to get executed, so the program will stop. So now we will practically write the code in the Visual Studio 2008 and see the output whether it works. Now open the Visual Studio 2008 Express Edition and write the program as we have written here in the same way. And now we will see the output of this program. So this is the same program which we have showed you previously. Now we will compile and run the program and show you the output of it. For that compilation and running the program, press Ctrl F5. As we press Ctrl F5, it will display the output. Here it will display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. From 1 to 6, the loop has repeated as here the test condition was true. As soon as it became false, it executed the very next line and display variable value to 7. So say here it is the variable value 7. Now we will see the other way around. Now we'll put this open braces after the for statement and see what happens to the output. Now what has happened is that the two display statement is between the for statement, and here we will see the changes what happens. So now save it, and in order to compile and run the program, press Ctrl F5 and we see the output. So here is the output. So now here what has happened is that both the line is getting affected and hence it is displaying double output 1 1 2 2 likewise till 6. As soon as this condition became false, it has stopped executing the program and the program has been terminated. After for statement, now we will see the second construct of the C# programming, while statement, which will also perform the loop operation, but the writing way of the program is a bit different. So we will practically look into it. So here is the program of while statement. First we have declared a class called ABC. After that we have written the main method, which is the starting point of the program. After that, open and close braces, in which we have declared a variable a, and this variable a will hold integer or a number. Since it is holding a number, we have initialized this variable a to 1. Thereafter we have written the while statement, in which we have given the test condition to it, which says that a is less than or equal to 6. Thereafter, in the open and close braces, we have given the display statement, and thereafter we have written an increment statement which will increment the value of a by 1, and thereafter do a loop and again test the condition till it becomes false and terminates the program. Now we will see it practically in the Visual Studio 2008 and compile the program. Open the Visual Studio 2008 and write the while program as shown here. After you write the program in this way, now we will save and run the program by compiling it. For that we have to press Ctrl F5. So here is the output. As the display statement is written between the while statement, so here both the display line is being affected, so it will display the double output for both the line 1 1 2 2 3 and till 6. After the condition goes false, it will stop looping and the program will terminate. So this was the one way, and now we will try the other way around by placing the open braces above the while statement. Now the while statement is between the braces and the display statement along with that. Now we'll save the program and see the output. For compilation and running the program, press Ctrl F5. So here it has displayed the output. As the while statement is between the braces, it has displaying the output with infinity. As condition is true, so the loop has not been terminated. Still the program is running on.